Well, Craig Herrera is back. Yesterday, Craig said that we would have mostly sunny, and then the rain would come in, which it is as we speak.
It's doing, yeah. And this morning, the fog took some time to clear out. I was like, come on. And then it came out, I was like, yes, because we said it, so we did it. Yeah, but the rain, right on time, right on schedule. The commute is heavy for some of you, and also some gusty winds. As we look out over the waterfront, boy, that's a great shot, but look at all the rain coming down. We haven't had this much rain in a while, but hey, we'll take it. Bonnie Lake, look at Old Glory, has been blowing around in some of the wind. Some of those wind gusts are 25 to 35 miles per hour. How about the temperatures right now? Mostly mid-40s. Remember those 50s we had yesterday? We're going to stay with 40s through the weekend as a series of storms continue to come on through. All right, so here's a look at the radar the past couple of hours. This is the front. There's the leading edge now starting to march right up into the Cascades. The back side of that now clearing the Olympic Peninsula. Boy, you got hit hard for a number of hours, and it looks like most of this should be out of here closer to 7 o'clock, the backside of that. Chehalis, up Interstate 5, Olympia, Tacoma, heavy rain, 101, all the way up to over to Aberdeen. Hum tulips are starting to get some breaks here, but take a look at Seattle, West Seattle, all the way up through Shoreline, Everett, Snoqualmie, Gold Bar. We're going to add some snow in the mountains, quite a bit of it as well. Port Angeles, Sequim, Discovery Bay, Coopville, Mount Vernon. Good evening or good afternoon to you in Bellingham, Blaine, Ferndale. Ferndale getting hit pretty hard right now with that cell moving in. And then as we go through the evening hours, expect a little reinforcement, and that does mean scattered showers behind the front. So here comes the front, little energy behind it, and then a little more reinforcement right there. We could actually see a few isolated thunderstorms early tomorrow morning, especially along the coast. Here are the sustained winds. South to southwest, 15 to 20 miles per hour. How about the gusts? 35 miles per hour, Everett, 28 at SeaTac, about 23 in Arlington, and we got down to about 15 along the coast. As we look at Futurecast, we'll continue with those south-southwest winds for a couple of hours. That's 6:30 Oak Harbor up to 30 mile per hour gusts. 20 to 25 across the South Sound at 9 p.m. By the time we get to about midnight, some of the stronger winds are going to be closer to Oak Harbor, coming right across the strait, 30 mile per hour gusts there. And then tomorrow, we'll have just breezy conditions with a few scattered showers. I do have rain in the forecast for tomorrow, but it's not a complete wipeout as far as rain. We will get some sun breaks. At 9 p.m., there are the scattered showers. 11 p.m., notice some heavier rain, Tacoma to Olympia, also Snohomish County to the north. By midnight, starting to see some clearing, and then tomorrow morning, a few scattered showers. I'll pause at 9. You got a bit of a break here, but then by the afternoon, convergence zone sets up, and we'll see some heavy rain from Seattle over to Tacoma, and then we'll get more scattered showers. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 46 for a high tomorrow. We'll stay with 40s for a couple of days. Jessica and Mark, looks like through the next 7 days, we'll have some showers at times, but we will get a few sun breaks in there.